Yesterday was Saturday, and it was my daughter's ACT test day. When I took her to the testing center, I had about 4 hours to kill in a town with stores that I don't normally get to, and I had so much fun. So I started off at Walgreens because it was about 8 o'clock in the morning and I knew they'd be open. And I didn't buy anything there because while it was fun looking at the makeup, I noticed that everything there was $3 to $5 more expensive than it is at Walmart. What's up with that? Have you guys noticed that? So I left there and went to Walmart, and I got some clothes and I got some beauty items. So let's go through the clothes first and then we'll do the beauty items. I got this shirt that I have on. I'm going to scooch over so that I can put the video of the try on over here and you can see what it looks like on while I talk about it. The first one is this black and white stripe that I have on, and it's a little bit of an elevated tee, a little bit dressier, has the scoop neck, a little bit of gathering here at the sleeves, and this top was $13.98. I really do like this top. I think it will be really cute with a pair of white shorts or white jeans, and you can dress it up a little bit or it can be casual. And it's also lightweight, but it's not flimsy. So that was the first one. The next two are just their $4.98 basic time and true tees. The first one is this mint green color, and they both have a V-neck, short sleeve, and just standard. I got them in the size medium, and that is pretty much my true size. So I do not dry my t-shirts, so the way it fits, hopefully, is the way it will continue to fit. And then I also got it in this pink color, and I kind of like the pink better than the mint, but the mint is okay too. I just need to do my makeup a little differently, I think, if I do the mint, because when I was looking at it in the viewfinder, it kind of looked like it washed me out a little bit. Let's keep going with the clothes, and then I'll come back and get the beauty stuff. Then I went to TJ Maxx, and I got a couple of shirts for my daughter. You're going to see a theme here. I think I was kind of in a green and blue mood because most of what I got was in those colors. But I got her this really cute ribbed knit tee that has like ruffle around the collar and around the sleeve and also around the hem. And it's a shorter shirt, but it's not cropped. And she likes them to be like at her waist, but not completely cropped. So, and that's kind of how I like them for her too. This one was $12.99, which I think is a decent price for TJ Maxx. What is it with the $24.99 shirts at TJ Maxx? That seems a little excessive for TJ Maxx prices. I don't know, maybe I'm just cheap. So that was one for my daughter. And then the next one is this blue, this light blue, and it's a little bit wider rib knit, and it has the buttons down the front, and then like an embroidered trim around the sleeves, the neckline, and then the ruffled hem at the bottom. So I thought these were both super cute for my 16-year-old daughter. That second blue one, by the way, was $7.99, so that was a really good deal. And then there's this blue shirt, and I'm not going to hold it up too much because you can see it in the try-on here. The other two I didn't try on since they weren't for me. Was also $12.99, and I think this shirt is just adorable. I really like it. If my daughter wants it, we wear the same size, so if my daughter wants it and it fits her, she can have it, but if not, I'm going to keep it. So anyway, I thought it was really cute. And again, with a pair of white jeans and some wedge sandals, so cute for summer. And then I went to Kohl's because I was really, really excited about going to Sephora because I wanted to get my birthday gift and I wanted to look at the Sephora collection that's 30% off. And I didn't check before I went, but that Kohl's didn't have a Sephora. So I was so disappointed that they were having a 50% off of their clearance prices. So they had some really good deals. So the first shirt I got was this one from So, and it was originally $24. It was on clearance for $6, which means I got it for $3. That's crazy. And I love this minty color and the green. Like I said, I told you I was in a blue and green mood. But anyway, my daughter said she did not like this shirt, so I get to keep this one. I don't know if you can tell in the try-on, but the edge of this is not finished. So I don't know if that's going to fray. I don't think it should any more than it already is. We'll see when I wash it. Like I said, I don't dry my shirts, so it should be fine. And then the last one that I got was this blue and coral and green stripe. It's also the So brand V-neck with the stripe, and it was originally $12 and it was on sale for $6.99. This one was probably my least favorite of the shirts I bought, but I like it enough that I will keep it and I will wear it. It's great for pair of jean shorts or something, just running around doing work around the house, that kind of thing. So those are the shirts I got. I also went to Dollar Tree, and the little bottles here in my background, there's, let's see if I can get this without destroying anything. There's this little one with the fish tag, and I just love this aqua color of them. It's my favorite color ever, but I think they look really pretty back here with the lights around them. Oops. And then this one here is the kind of the pebbly glass, and I want to get a votive that you can put down inside there. I really like that one. I've kind of left my background a little more understated than I had it last year. It was much busier, and I think that might be all I'm going to do for spring and summer. We'll see. I might get tired of it and change it up, but for now, that's what we've got. And the other thing I got at Dollar Tree was this LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. I like the LA Colors lip liners and eyeliners, and this one is in a navy blue. So let's open it and see what it looks like. And it is retractable. And so it's a really pretty navy. So I would use this in the upper waterline. I have a darker navy from e.l.f., but it looks black when you put it on. I think this one will still look navy and not black when you put it on that upper waterline. So that's really pretty. And then at Walmart, I also went to the beauty aisles, of course, and I didn't see a lot of makeup that I wanted to buy. I had thought when I went back that I would get the Revolution by Relove Matte Foundation, but I didn't really see a color that I thought would work for me. And after having just done my foundation and concealer declutter, I wasn't really very anxious to add another foundation to my inventory. So I didn't buy it. I had also thought that I was going to be purchasing the Sephora collection Best Skin Ever foundation, but there wasn't a Sephora. And then when I got home, I actually watched a couple more YouTube reviews on that for oily skin and realized that it probably wasn't going to be a good foundation for me anyway. So not having a Sephora kind of saved me from making a mistake on buying that foundation. If you have used it with oily skin, let me know down below what you thought of it. But I think it was going to be a similar situation with the Relove Serum Foundation and some other serum-y hydrating types of foundations. They don't last on my skin. But that doesn't mean I didn't get any makeup. A couple of beauty products. First, I picked up another tub of the Tree Hut Vitamin C Shea Sugar Scrub. I love this sugar scrub. And I use a sugar scrub more in the summertime because you're showing more skin. But this just smells so good, and it's got a great texture. So I'm going to put this in my shower, and excited to use that. And then the other thing that I got for my shower, I have used the Jergens lotion with the tanner in it, and I do like it. But this one you put on wet skin, which will help seal in some more moisture. And then it's the Natural Glow. This is the fair to medium. You do it in shower. You don't have to rinse. You just pat your skin dry after you put it on. And so I will let you know what I think of that and how it does with giving me just a little bit of a tan, and see what I think about the color that it gives me. I'll let you know. LA Colors and Hard Candy got my makeup money this time. As I said, I like the LA Colors gel lip liner, so I got this one in the color Rosé All Day. And hopefully I don't already have it. Sometimes I do that. I see a color and I'm like, oh, I like that. And then I go home and I'm like, oh, yeah, I really like that. It's just, they're so creamy. And it's a little bit of a deeper brownish nude. A lot of my brown nude lip liners are lighter than that. So I really needed a color that was darker like this. So hopefully I don't have it. That was $1.98. And then I got this Lip Plumper lip gloss, and it was 98 cents. It's a little bit of a lighter color. It does have a bit of a vanilla scent to it, and it doesn't have bad pigment. I think I'll put some on. See what it looks like. Yeah, it's pretty. And like I said, a little bit of a vanilla scent, which is fine with me. I don't mind food scented lip glosses and lip products. I don't like floral scented lip products. I don't want to feel like I'm eating flowers. And then they had some new eyeshadow palettes that I hadn't seen before. Maybe they're not new, but they're new to me. They had a blue one. I'll see if I can find some pictures, and I'll put pictures of the ones up here because I think there was a blue one and a neutral one and maybe a kind of rosy toned one. But I got this one. I mean, does that not scream beach to you? If I were going to decorate a beach cottage, that's the palette I would use right there. I love these colors. So let's swatch, shall we? I'm going to start from the neutral end and work down to the colors. There are two mattes, but honestly, this one looks like it might have some micro shimmer in it, and the rest are shimmers, and that's okay with me. So let's do these three neutral colors. Okay, that one feels the first one feels kind of toppery. That matte feels pretty good. And that shimmer feels pretty good. So this one is the first, that's the light color, and it does feel kind of toppery. There's the neutral transition shade, and that's the shimmer. It's a little bit crumbly, but when I blended it in, then it smoothed out. So let's do the next four. Oh, you should see this. I mean, you will, but okay. So the blue in the middle here, that's this one. The brown here, I think that one might be a duochrome. I'll look at it a little bit more. This teal, that's the one I went, because it was so buttery. Okay, it didn't swatch as good as it felt like it was going to. Let me get a little more. See if I can build it up. Yeah, it did build up. And then this green is just such a pretty mint. And let's see. That'll work. So I got the palette and the swatches. The only one I'm not really thrilled with is this first one, this topper shade. I don't really like my shimmers to be topper shades. If you do, that's great. I prefer a more buttery shimmer. Okay, now I just went back in again and it did build up. So maybe it was just kind of glittery on top. It feels a little bit more smooth when you get down a little bit. I'm excited to use this for a summery look and see how these swatches translate to the eyes because that's so pretty. I'm running late for work, but hey, priorities. I wanted to show you I used the LA Colors palette and got this eye look. And I'm really happy with it. I think it's so pretty. It was easy to use, it was pigmented, and the shimmers did work better with my finger than they did with a brush, but I find that often with shimmers, and I usually prefer using my finger. So anyway, I am very happy with how it performed. Do I have minty colors in my e.l.f. Bite Size palette? Yes, I do, but they're a little bit different. And then from Hard Candy, there was this Mantras palette, Going Nude, Never Looking Back. Okay, but why isn't it opening? I'm gonna break my nails. Okay, that was seriously hard to open, but isn't that pretty? Okay, you might think it's just a nude palette, Tina, but I like nude palettes. And this one was, oh, by the way, the LA Colors, this is the Charming palette, 6 shades for $2.48. I mean, the e.l.f. Bite Size are only $4, and they're what, $3? Maybe $4 by now? So $2.48. This Hard Candy Mantras palette was $5.97. It has 4 mattes and 6 shimmers. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one on my arm. It is a warmer palette, but the first shade is just like my Wet n Wild Brulee that I like to use to set my eyeshadow primer. And then there's a shimmer, a light gold shimmer that would be pretty, I think, as an inner corner. Again, this one seems a little bit thin, more topperish. And then we have a gold shimmer. I'm having trouble seeing these. This one is a little bit disappointing on the pigment on the shimmers. And then here's the first matte. Okay, not really wowed so far. Not gonna lie, hard candy, you could do better, I think. Let's see the next 4. These are getting into some deeper colors. Oh, wow. Okay, this next shimmer you're going to be happy with, I think. So this gold on my finger looks, yeah, that's much better payoff on that one. And then we have a brown matte. That was nice. That swatched nice. And then a brown shimmer, kind of a satin, more of a satin than an actual shimmer. And that's got good pigment. And then kind of a more chocolatey shimmer. 3 more. So there's another gold, but it's a little bit more subdued than this bright gold. These two are very similar though. And then a taupe shimmer and a darker brown. So once again, looking at the palette and the swatches, it's a little bit disappointing, I think, down on this end, but it could just be because my skin is so light and the colors are so light. But if you are looking for an inexpensive, basic, neutral palette, this one might cover you. I used the hard candy palette today to do this eye look, and I have 0 complaints. It was easy to blend, the colors were pigmented, and I was happier with how they went on my eyes than those swatches. So let me give you a look here. And yeah, for the $5, I can't remember the exact price, but I think it's a really good neutral palette. And I will check and see if they have other color stories in that, and I'll let you know if they do. I'll use both of these and I'll let you know how it goes. I have quite a few things that I'm kind of needing to update you on. And so I think I may do a speed review style. If you like that kind of roundup video where I just kind of hit some of the things that I've tried in the last few months and give you an update on my thoughts on them, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see kind of a speed review roundup of things that I've tried recently. If you want to see me doing a full face of LA colors that I did over a year ago, maybe now, I'll put that one up here. And if you've already seen that, I'll let YouTube suggest something that it thinks you might like right there. If you need to run, I will see you in the next one. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye.